Millions of people were touched when they saw your first Instagram, the moment before you shaved your head.
And this was just that moment where, you know, my mom was comforting me and I was crying. After my second treatment, my hair was really matted, like dreadlocks, and I went to try to brush it out and it just fell out. And it was just, I just remember holding on to like just huge clumps of my hair in my hands and just running to my mom and crying, being like, my hair, my hair, my hair, my hair. And it was just shedding and it was driving me crazy, and it was just, I mean, clumps and I was like, just grab the kitchen scissors, just grab the kitchen. And my mom's like, wait, I'm just grab it. So she went and she grabbed the kitchen scissors. I put it in a ponytail and she just chopped it off.
Straight across.
And it was this cute little bob, but it wasn't enough, you know, it was just falling out.
And then you shaved it into a mohawk.
So we did stages. We did a pixie, and then we did a mohawk, which was my favorite look. And then we finally had to get the shaver thing and just buzz it off. I didn't want somebody to take a picture of me coming out of the grocery store and be like, oh God, look at her. I wanted to put it out there the way that it felt the best for me to put it out there. And also, if I could help one person, then it makes me go, oh, okay. It's easier to live with having cancer if I know I'm helping at least one person. I had a single mastectomy in May. Where my tumor was, and the fact that it wasn't just one tumor, it was a couple of different tumors, which is why I had to have a mastectomy. I couldn't have like a lumpectomy. Living without a breast is manageable. It's the worry of your future and how your future is going to affect the people that you love.
Shannen only had one breast removed at her doctor's recommendation, and she does not carry the breast cancer gene, but she did learn that the cancer in the breast she removed had spread.
From one of my surgeries, we discovered that some of the cancer cells might have actually gone out of the lymph nodes. So for that reason, we are doing chemo, and then after chemo, I'll do radiation.
Did they put a stage number on this?
They do a stage when they take the tumor out. You know, once it starts spreading, you're above stage 2, you're stage 3, stage 4, whatever it is. But my treatments are my treatments. There's nothing I can do to change it. Like stage 3, stage 4, it's not going to change that.
You're still going through chemo?
I'm still going through whatever my doctor is telling me to go through because I trust them.
It was 16 months ago that Shannen was first diagnosed. Now she doesn't want to know what stage she's in, and how far the disease spread is not important to her. She just wants to focus on the fight itself.
Has it spread to anywhere else in your body?
I mean, we don't really, as of now, no, but you know, we don't know, because it did, when we took out some of the lymph nodes, we did notice that when the lymph nodes was one of the cancer cells was protruding out of the lymph node.
She first knew something was wrong when she felt something on her breast.
You were in the shower doing a self-breast exam.
Yes.
Was that the first time you knew something was wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was that I knew something was wrong, but I felt
something?
I felt something.
You went to the doctor?
I did not go to the doctor right away. I can't get too into this because I'm in the middle of a lawsuit at the moment, so I'm not allowed to talk about it. And so I didn't have insurance to cover me for going to the doctor.
After completing chemo and radiation, Shannen will have reconstructive surgery. Sharon Osbourne, Christina Applegate, and Angelina Jolie all opted for reconstruction after their mastectomies. Dr. Jay Oringer, who reconstructed Angelina's breast, is working with Shannen. And during an early surgery, he left her with a little surprise.
He didn't want me to wake up with absolutely nothing. It was very important to him that I didn't have that experience. And so he put an expander in, and so, you know, I have a tiny something there that's cute, and sometimes we fill it up and make it bigger, and sometimes we reduce it. I'm just being so personal right now, but I think a lot of women can probably go, yeah, I've been through that. And it's great, though. You get to pick out what size you want.
You go shopping every morning, right?
Exactly.
What has the worst day been for you so far?
The confirmation that I had cancer. That was probably the worst day. And again, the worst day because you just look at the people that you love and go, oh God, God, I can't believe I have to tell them this, you know, how are they going to react, and are they going to be okay, and if I die, are they going to be taken care of? After my first treatment, as I was, you know, in bed, and I literally, I mean, it was so weak because I couldn't eat, couldn't drink, and my husband sat on the bed and he was crying, saying, please, like, please, you have to, like, you can't sustain like this, Shannen. And that's when he picked me up and put me, because I was like, I don't want to go to the doctor. And he picked me up and put me in the car. He's like, you're going. And my mom was like, you know, right there with him. And watching that, watching your family be so affected, that's the rough days.
But gone from her life is her father, John. He suffered a stroke shortly before she did Dancing with the Stars. He died later that year.
You know, I think constantly about my dad, and that my dad is, you know, watching from up above, and it's breaking his heart that his daughter's going through this. So it's hard.
It's no secret Shannen had a falling out with some of her Beverly Hills 90210 co-stars, but she remains close with others, including Jenny Garth and Brian Austin Green.
I gave her a call last week and just let her know that I was thinking about her. And Shannen is, I mean, she's one tough cookie.
I love the way that she's utilizing this to really try to shine a light and to help other people. And, you know, I got nothing but love for her, and I know that she's going to come out of this okay.
And I've heard from quite a few of my co-stars, and they know who they are, and, you know, I don't feel like I need to point them out, and, you know, I thank them from the bottom of my heart for reaching out to me.
And in a bizarre turn, more than 25 years ago, the iconic series foreshadowed Shannen's real life.
Brenda Walsh found a lump,
Yeah.
actually in her breast.
I remember that episode because it really meant a lot to me.
Brenda, what is it? What did you find?
A lump in my breast.
Shannen was just 19, and from the biopsy in the hospital to the tears and the fears, her TV character lived out the same things the 45-year-old is facing now.
With her losing her breast and then all her hair.
Did you think at that moment that it would actually become a reality one day?
Back then, I was a kid, man. I thought that I was, you know, invincible. I was gonna live forever.
What I did love what you were telling me earlier was your dog. Your dog was the first person who actually noticed something was wrong with you.
Yes. Yeah, so she was, this amazing dog, Bowie. She's a German Shepherd, like David Bowie, and who she's named after. And she would obsessively sort of sniff right here on my right side. And so it made sense when I got diagnosed. Then when I got back from surgery, she again was kind of like right in this area. And then when I had my first chemo, she would sniff my entire body up and down. And she was always protective before, but she's become just this crazy protective dog. It's hard to get close to me when she's around.